Hello, everybody. This is Christiana Lilly with Boca Magazine, and today we're sitting down with two members of Impact 100 of Palm Beach County. They have an exciting event coming up next week that is going to be closing out our gala and fundraising season. So we have Jeannine Morris and Kimberly Boldt. Thank you guys so much for coming today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
All
Thank you
right,
for having us.
yes, and really quick, can you guys introduce yourselves and let us know how you got involved with Impact 100 Palm Beach County?
Sure. My name is Kimberly Boldt, and I'm co-president of Impact 100 PBC.
And I'm Jeannine Morris, and I'm pleased to serve alongside Kimberly as co-president.
All right, so for those of us that don't know, what is Impact 100 and what makes the Palm Beach County chapter so special?
Okay, well, Impact 100, it's a women's organization, and our mission is really to connect, engage, and inspire women to improve our community. And we do that through collectively funding multiple $100,000 grants to nonprofits. And these nonprofits implement high impact initiatives in Southern Palm Beach County. So that's really Impact 100 at its core, bringing women together to create transformation in our community.
And you're being very humble here. I saw that since the inception, your group has raised more than $6 million for 99 different charities. What kind of causes in the past have you all supported through those initiatives?
So we've supported a wide array of causes in our 5 focus areas. That's another aspect that makes what we do very important and impactful, is that we really reach across all sections of the areas of life that make life wonderful. We have arts, culture, and historic preservation, education, family, environment and animal welfare, and health and wellness. Those are our 5 focus areas. And so we award the grants that we've awarded over the years in these categories. So we've touched on such a wide array of things, from teaching children to swim, to helping disabled children through equine therapy. So many. Jeannine can name a few of them as well.
Sure. No, Kimberly's right. Really, that is the most, to me, it's one of the very special things about Impact, is that through our contribution as members, we can touch upon so many different parts of our community. And Kimberly's exactly right. Whether it's working with the homeless, we have one grant recipient who has a laundry trailer, but a shower trailer as well. So this provides dignity to the homeless population that we have here in Southern Palm Beach County. It's things like that. It's, teaching children to love reading. It's working with youth in high school to teach them vocational skills. And we have another grant recipient who has a mobile training unit. It's actually a unit that goes around, and it can go to the local schools, and it has hands-on training for whether it's automotive or technical, and they can do it mobily. So this is bringing opportunities to our future generations, and impacting them in a very, very tangible and important way.
So my next question is, you recently announced how many women participated in Impact 100 Palm Beach County recently. Can you let us know that impact that you guys had together?
Sure.
Okay.
Why don't you take that one? Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So we are so pleased and so proud to announce that we have 817 members this year, which is just incredible if you think of the size of our service area, which is basically from Lake Worth Road south to the Broward County line. To have 817 women making what will be almost $7 million impact since our inception, it's really mind-boggling, and it just shows the power that women can have when we come together to improve our community.
And it really shows, when we work together, a single person might not be able to make $1 million donation, but when you bring all these people together, and together everybody puts in their money and wants to support nonprofits, and like you said, such a variation of nonprofits. So you might have, a nonprofit or a cause that's special to you, and you can still make sure somebody gets a little bit of everything. Yeah.
That's so true. And actually, you're exactly right. we as individual donors, we cannot create this type of impact for a variety of reasons. I mean, one, $1,000 contribution is meaningful to any charity. But when we as women come together, for every 100 women, we can give a $100,000 grant. And that is truly transformational to these local nonprofit organizations. The other thing that Kimberly and I always talk about is we can't believe, and we are so impressed by what is happening behind the scenes at Impact. At any given moment, there are more than 100 women who are volunteering during the entire giving year to receive the letters of intent from our nonprofit partners who are seeking funding. Then they narrow that down and they take those semifinalists and they go out and they do site visits. They look at their financials, they meet with their executive staff. They're really doing this very intensive, very detailed process. And as Kimberly mentioned before, at the culmination of all of this, our members can vote. But we alone, in our busy lives, we cannot do that type of vetting of so many different nonprofits. So this is truly something that we could never accomplish on our own. But having this collective power of women both donating, but also doing this very intensive work behind the scenes on a volunteer basis, it's really quite impressive, and it's very unique.
And so all of this work is culminating in the biggest event of the year for you all. It's the Grand Award celebration. Tell us about, what a guest can expect. And then, if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, how can you be a part of it?
Yeah, so the Grand Award celebration will be at the Boca West Country Club this year on April 30th. The festivities start at 10 a.m. and will conclude sometime between 1 and 1:15. But it is, like you said, it's both celebration, which is a very important part of it because it's celebrating all the work that we've done throughout the year. But then it's really a business meeting because it's the time when our members come together and they vote, as Jeannine mentioned, on which nonprofits will receive our $100,000 grants. And it's a very meaningful process because the potential grant recipients, the finalists, get to speak and do an oral presentation for our members. And then we vote right then and there. And before the end of the program, we're able to make that announcement about who will receive this year's $100,000 grants. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful time, and everyone should come. If they're a member, it's free. If you're a guest, there is a charge, and they can go to eventbrite.com and just search for Impact 100 PBC, and they'll be able to sign up and come to the event.
Well, I know that Boca magazine is going to be there, so we're really excited about that.
Yes.
Sorry, Jeannine, you were saying something?
I was just going to add to what Kimberly was saying. Another very unique feature about Impact 100, and the other reason that Grand Awards is such a unifying event for the women of Southern Palm Beach County, is because, again, our model is so different. It's everybody gives the same. Everyone is giving $1,000. So it's unlike other charities where maybe you have a very high level donor and then you have a smaller donor. It's really wonderful that our model really promotes women, equally, and just really coming together from a heart perspective. Like, everyone is giving the same, and that's just amazing that we can just be unified and just come together, as Kimberly said, on this final moment where we can make such a tremendous impact in our community.
And I was reading that there are 13 charities that are waiting to find out who gets the big prize. Did you want to share those 13 charities as well?
Sure. If you'd like us to name them, we'd be happy to.
Sure.
Okay. So in the category of arts, culture, and historic preservation, we have the Benzaiten Center for Creative Arts. We also have the Youth Orchestra of Palm Beach County. In the education category, we have Connect to Greatness. We also have the Mandel JCC of the Palm Beaches.
Then we have, yep, I have it. So then we have the category of environment and animal welfare. We have the Semper Fi service dogs, ending veteran suicide one dog at a time. That's their program. We have the Institute for Regional Conservation. Their program is Reviving Biodiversity with the Urban Restoration Team. And in this category, we have three potential recipients. Florida Atlantic University Foundation, Inc. is the third. The Flow Show, which is the Florida Land of Water Show.
Right. Then in the family category, we have Eat Better, Live Better, and their program is a grocery assistance program. We have Family Promise of Southern Palm Beach County. Their program is the Road to Independence Prevention Program and Step Up for Success. There's also a third potential recipient in the family category, and that's the Florence Fuller Child Development Center, the Promise Program for Teen Leadership Initiative.
Then in health and wellness, we have Fit America, Southern Palm Beach County Healthy Kids Campaign, Feeding Palm Beach County, Feeding School Pantry Program, Families First of PBC, Head Start Infant Mental Health Services.
Right. So that's all.
I've just heard so many great causes and so many great charities, and I don't know how you all are going to pick, but I don't think you can go wrong, really.
It's a hard decision every year.
And so then for you two personally, how did you get involved with Impact 100 and what has kept you at Impact 100?
Okay, well, I'll jump in on that one. I learned about the organization the year after it started. So I've been involved now for 12 years, and I became involved, honestly, it was just at the invitation of a friend. There was a lot of buzz about Impact 100 when it was first, brought to this area, and I joined. I have to say my experience with Impact has changed over time. The closer that I became to the organization, the longer that I was a member, I learned so much more about the inner workings of it. Ultimately, I was asked to join the board, which I was thrilled to do. And then I was asked to serve as co-chair or chair of the communications committee. But smartly, I had asked Kimberly if she would join me in serving in that capacity. So I've been involved a long time and have just seen the organization grow and change, and my understanding of the actual impact that we can make has just changed and evolved and grown so much. It's really a pleasure for me now, as with Kimberly, part of the leadership team, to bring what I've learned to new members and to help recruiting members, because a lot of times it takes a while for women to really see the true impact actually of what we're doing.
And
yeah.
I was invited by Jeannine, another situation with a friend inviting a friend, and that was in 2019. And it was a meeting that I went to that impressed upon me how you could give this money and you could really feel secure that you are giving to a very worthy nonprofit group of nonprofits with programs that were vetted and with then programs that were managed. Impact 100 is also unique in the sense that we take a lot of pride in reviewing the applicants that apply for our grants. We had 82 applicants this year that then are vetted down to the 13 that the members will vote on this year, for example. And then once we have the recipients and the money is awarded, then we have a team of women that follow those grants. They're called our grants management team. And that committee follows the grants and makes sure that the money is being used for the purpose that the women voted for. So you can really give with confidence and not have to do all of that legwork, if you will, yourself. You can trust that there's a group of women who've done all that work for you. And I found that very appealing and a very comforting way to give.
And so we have a great luncheon, a great cause. Let's say somebody's interested, for this next year being a part of Impact 100. Where should they go? What should they do?
I think they should go to our website, and that's www.impact100pbc.com. And it has all the information they may need. It tells them all about our mission, and it also provides them an area where they can click on join or renew now, and that would walk them through the steps of joining our organization. And we would certainly love to have any woman out there interested in making an impact in her community.
Absolutely. And honestly, we are just looking toward the future. We have 817 members today, but honestly, we are hoping that eventually, we can get to the 1,000-member mark so that we can be giving away $1 million in the community. So we are just thrilled to have members join, and we're very grateful to our members when they renew year after year, because the needs in our communities, they don't stop. The needs in our community are always there, and they're evolving. So our consistent giving by our members is extremely important, and we're very grateful for that.
Right, and so before we go, I just wanted to reiterate to everybody watching, if you are interested in being a part of Impact 100's Grand Award celebration, it's going to be on April 30th at Boca West. If you would like to get your tickets, you can go to eventbrite.com and search for Impact 100 Palm Beach County. So thank you so much, Jeannine and Kimberly, for being here today. And was there anything else you wanted to share about Impact 100 that maybe we didn't discuss already?
I think we
It's just
touched on all the great parts of it. Yes.
Yeah, it's a great way to make new friends, to become involved as a leader in our community, and to really be about the right things, making a difference and having tangible and lasting difference, so lasting impact.
All right, thank you so much, and we will see you on April 30th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.